Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host, Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. So yeah, this is my TradingView page at Enlightened Trading. Go check it out for some updates along the way, and for some trading ideas as well. So definitely make sure you follow me over here. For example, you can see this Ethereum drop, and what happened? Well, we dropped now, and so any long positions would now be in profit. And actually, I would have closed them, and I will get into that in just a minute. But before that, taking a look here at my Instagram page. Also, for some fun along the way, follow me here, and just help me out, and I would very much appreciate it. So thank you very much here at Enlightened_trading_. Okay, jumping here into Bitcoin's price, and of course, before we do so, make sure you like this video, you comment down below, and of course you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you very much. And this is Bitcoin, as you can see on a daily time frame. I would now argue that this ascending triangle has broken to the downside, and maybe even it wasn't an ascending triangle. You can see we had these ascending higher lows on a daily time frame, and I would actually connect them like this. So we have these ascending higher lows, and you can see we now start a clear daily downtrend. Maybe we will not even go further than 8,900, but I do think so. Currently, the TD sequential is still signaling that we have 4 days to go before a possible low is in. So there's still some time to go as well. And yeah, I mean, I do think that a correction signal, which was signaled by this 9 cell here on the top, is now coming into fruition, and I think it actually will prolong a little bit here, and we will consolidate even a bit longer here between 8,000 and of course 10k. So these would now be the most likely scenarios. I do think also retest of 7,500 is not unlikely, but for now the bulls are still signaling that they are present, and that they are still willing to buy any dips on the 4-hour chart. You can see we now have a reversal candle here. This red 5 here being a reversal candle, and I do think maybe we will get in. Maybe we are able to get a bounce here, and make a little bit of profit from this trading opportunity. And actually on Ethereum, I entered a trade today, so I will go into that in just a minute. The monthly chart is not looking too good. I mean, we have now our third touch here of 10,500, which of course is very important in my opinion, and which signals that this level will be very important once once it gets broken. So the 3D chart is not telling you much, so the daily chart is still the one to go to. And yeah, as I said, the weekly chart is still signaling 1 to 3 candle correction, and maybe we will get that. On the weekly chart, you can actually still argue that we are in a possible ascending triangle. So I mean, there is some wiggle room to interpretation, but as I said, I think at least a little downtrend, a small downtrend, is likely here in Bitcoin. So I mean, there is not actually too much to talk about, except that if we look at Ethereum and we draw a horizontal support area right here, you can see we touched it now, and I mean, you can put it a little bit up or down. It depends, but this is on Coinbase. Maybe if I look at it on BitMax, yeah, you can see we now perfectly touched it, and that's actually the place where I entered my long position, a pretty strong long position. I already exited at a small profit, but I'm still holding more than 50% for this possible further upswing. And I do think this looks like a very healthy daily higher low here on Ethereum. So Ethereum is looking currently more bullish than Bitcoin is. At least it's my opinion. And I do think if Bitcoin starts to hold around these levels, and maybe even confirms that this still is a daily higher low compared. Of course, this is Bitmax, so I mean, yeah, it's not too one-sided, but you know, if you look at Bitstamp again, so maybe this still is just a daily higher low compared to 8,600, so that's still the possibility. But once we break 8,600, there, you know, I do think that at least a weekly correction is underway. But you know, if I just come back to Ethereum, then yeah, if Bitcoin holds around these levels and maybe moves sideways or a little bit up, I do think this higher low is possible to be formed here around $218 with a very nice retest of important resistance in the past with this ascending triangle which Ethereum experienced a few weeks back. And you know, I think this would be I mean, if this plays out, this is a perfect area for long pushes, for long entries. And yeah, I mean, if you had followed me previous to this video, then you would know about this possible trading scenario I talked about, and you know, that's just what now came into play. Maybe even, yeah, we can even connect these wicks here to the downside with this higher low on a daily time frame. So maybe this will be of importance as well, but this looks like the trend line is currently forming in this vicinity. So yeah, I think actually that's it already for today's video. There is not too much to talk about, except that of course in Bitcoin and Ethereum we are experiencing a correction, which is not surprising in any shape or form in my opinion. But you know, this general is a very bullish sign for Bitcoin's long-term growth. I do think this consolidation here on just below very important resistance is a sign that Bitcoin is strong and is likely and is willing to break out in 2020, and most likely in the second quarter. Or wait, we are in the second quarter, so maybe in the third quarter of 2020, then we can see a very nice outbreak moving above 10k, and you know, above 10,500, and maybe even up to 14k. I do think that this seems pretty likely currently. So yeah, okay, that's it. And yeah, thank you very much for staying tuned. As I said, make sure you like down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as well follow me here on Instagram. Yeah, see you guys and girls, see people back next time. Bye.